What's good with y'all niggas, man? Jack Doherty found out why to never wear a $300,000 chain, bro. Alright, let's get into it, man. I think he got his shit snatched, bro.
Jack Doherty just found out why you should never wear a $300,000 chain, as he was just robbed, as it seems like no one cares, which is actually kind of shocking because when a creator this size gets robbed, especially for the amount he was robbed for, I would expect to see a lot more coverage of this and maybe some sympathy towards him, but
nobody gives a damn. Dead ass, nigga, you brought that shit upon yourself, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Instead, most people are just dropping the Michael Jordan kissing his champion trophy gifts. So Jack Doherty really needs to be studied on how unlikable he is. Because very few people get...
Like, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The comeback of Neon needs to be studied, bro. Because these niggas were headed in the same direction, bro. And this nigga Neon pulled a crazy 180, bro. The craziest 180 of all time, and now he's actually getting, like, being loved again, bro. That's nice as fuck to see. His shorty even stopped doing OnlyFans and shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, W comeback, bro.
Robbed and then have the entire internet celebrating. But to make things extremely clear, I am in no way happy to see this, nor do I want to see this happen to anyone. It should be very obvious that no one wants to live in a society where people get robbed. Although, there are plenty of things that Jack could have done here to avoid being a target, like not wearing $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck in Los Angeles, a city where, you know, seemingly a new jewelry store is broken into every week at this point. But I mean, even considering the location, I don't think it's ever smart to put the value of a small family house around your neck. So what happened? Well, Jack was in LA, and the only thing I knew that Jack did was he went to a no jumper interview, and then the day after he decided to extend his stay in LA, and then he went to Rodeo Drive to, I guess, shop. And this is where the disaster struck him.
Guys, I just got robbed. I just got robbed on Rodeo Drive. 4 armed guys hopped out of their car, ripped both my chains off my neck. Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. That nigga looks shook as hell, bro. Rightfully so, though. That's nigga. You had this big old security guard with you. That nigga ain't help you, bro.
I mean, this situation is already very similar to the McLaren incident because as soon as the disaster happens, he instantly goes live. He goes live before he even notifies his family.
I tell you that setup, bro. So how many? That was a setup.
So how many people? Can we just hold off on this because we got some more.
Dave, I don't even know what the happened. Like, help me talk, bro. I'm in shock. Nah, they're with me. Sir, they're with me.
Okay. It was 4 males. I assume it was 4 males. One stayed in the car. 3
What happened?
I mean, even after he's robbed, he's taking pictures with people. I mean, dude's probably having the worst day of his life, but
that's crazy.
Still forcing a smile for a photo.
It was 2 guys that changed like $300,000.
Did they touch you? Yes.
Bleeding.
Did you get fired?
Did they pistol whip that nigga? Why is he bleeding?
Alright, just make sure nobody else touches you. We're gonna have prime left and about a sloppy. What's the value of that necklace?
One was 100K, one was 200K.
It's like 300K? Yeah.
I mean, $300,000 just to go shopping? Why are you peacocking?
That shit is crazy, bro. Nigga, you're wearing a whole house around your neck, bro. I don't care how rich I am, bro. I'm not wearing no $300,000 chain, bro. That's just a stupid fucking investment, bro. I wish I had, man. Hey, bro. Tap in with the Twitch, bro. Tap in with the YouTube, man. Man, get me right, bro.
Talking like that. Why do you feel the need to do that? Like, I can somewhat understand the expensive watch for the right place and the right time, but I don't think it's ever a good idea to be roaming around LA with a 6-figure watch and a $300,000 diamond necklace. That's just terrible situational awareness. Bank robbers, on average, they get away with about $5,000, which I was actually surprised of that stat. I thought it would be way larger than that. But you have guys risking that much for $5 grand, and you know for sure a bank is way harder to rob than Jack Doherty here on Rodeo Drive. Because let's be real, the only thing defending Jack here is an out-of-shape bodyguard, because the last bodyguard he had got him into legal trouble. So I guess...
Oh, yeah, that nigga did punch the fuck out that other nigga, bro. He whooped that nigga's ass.
He got a new one, and this new one is probably
almost killed him, honestly.
Very fed up with it, because who wouldn't be? Also, let's be real, I don't think he signed up for that. He signed up to defend Jack when he eggs someone on the street or something like that, and then, you know, has to back them off. Or some TikTok person harassing him. That's essentially what I would assume they sign up for. Not 4 armed gunmen blitzkrieging Jack. I feel like that's a little bit much for one bodyguard who's not even armed to handle. So overall,
whole time, bro.
Just terrible risk assessment on Jack Doherty here.
What the happened? Hey, let that happen.
So here he's kind of blaming his security guard. He's like, why would you let that happen? It's like, dude, what is he gonna do? Apparently he tackled one, but there's 3 others with guns. Like,
that's
dude, you broadcasted one large game of capture the flag with $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck as a reward.
What did you think was gonna happen, bro?
Criminal in LA, and you live stream your current location. Then on top of that, they can clearly see that you only have 1 bodyguard here. And again, I never want to see anyone get robbed, but this is just ridiculously reckless on his part. And then on top of that, I wouldn't be surprised if the dudes who robbed him get less time than Vitaly in the Philippines when their crimes aren't even comparable. But he's
whole time
starts explaining what happens here.
It really happened right there. And what, you ran? Yeah, give us a play-by-play. What happened? Yeah. Bro, that was a setup for sure, bro. It's too perfect. I walk out and they're right there, bro. Like they walk out and they immediately hop out the car. And like they all 3 or 4 of them just tackling me to the ground. It's insane. I don't even know what happened. What even happened? Like I didn't even see what happened. It all happened so fast. Did they just pin me against the wall?
Can I speak to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna separate you from everyone just so I can get your information and everything. I understand.
That is a complete nightmare scenario, but
that is a terrible scenario, bro. You don't even know what's going on, bro. Them niggas hawked you down for real, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Apparently, he didn't remember what the people robbed him looked like. How would you not be able to remember what they looked like? Okay, so I guess everyone's trauma responses or just like fear responses work differently. I had a scary moment where I was in a CVS and it got robbed. They had guns. I was there with my family, and I was like only probably 4 feet away from one of the robbers at the time. And I saw behind the robber was my family. So I just kind of froze up and slowly started walking because he clearly was not there to rob people. He was just trying to get whatever he
the whole time, bro. He wasn't even looking for you, nigga.
Can get from the CVS. So I just kind of walked, grabbed my family, and I've been to the store plenty of times, so I knew where the back door was. So we just walked into the back door, and then I closed the back door, and then I stood behind that metal door, and then we called 911. But I can also list from head to toe exactly what that person was wearing, his height, yeah, everything about that person. So
you know what? Me too, actually. I've been in situations on Valentine's Day, bro. A little story time, bro. On Valentine's Day, me and my girl went to go see the Bob Marley movie, bro. And when we went to go see the Bob Marley movie, there was this dude who kept following us, and we turned around, and he's still following us. So we basically walk across the street, get behind some old white people, and yeah, he left us alone after that. I don't know why, but yeah, bro, I remember everything that nigga wore. I just straight up called that nigga, bro. I called the cops. I said, call that nigga. I called the cops. I was like, yeah, bro, that nigga was this tall. He wore this, and this. He was here exactly 30 minutes ago. Blah 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 blah. Bro, I gave them the whole detail. They ran down there immediately, bro. Like, people don't be. I always say that when seconds count, police are minutes away. But when you actually get out of the situation, bro, like, they go, for the most part, if it's a situation like that, they're going to take it relatively seriously, bro. Because that's not something that's just going to be like, oh, this person mugged you. Okay, cool. That's like somebody who didn't even get to mug you. So he's still out there currently waiting for more people.
Wow. Not to randomly trauma dump on you guys. Not that it actually was trauma. Obviously, it was scary at the time, but thankfully nothing happened. So it was nothing really to worry about. Damn, okay. Well, that just reminded me of that. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
All of them, were they all from Cincinnati? Or is there one that you remember, like, vividly? It's okay if you don't remember all of them.
I don't really remember it. It all happened so fast.
But you just remember their exact clothing?
So after the questioning, he continues where he left off by telling the story.
Dude, he was chasing me around the road trying to get my watch off. Yeah, it's like, and I don't know which way to go, bro. If I go too far away, he's gonna just get me alone, and I have a broken collarbone, so I can't even fight this guy. And
you couldn't even fight the guy if you. Come on, bro. Be real with yourself, gang.
Bro, I just didn't want to lose my Richard Hill. I lost both my chains, bro. It's so sad.
I am surprised he was not worried about his life here or his girl's life, as they were just charged by 4 armed gunmen.
Like, bro, that could have easily gone horrible for your girl, and you don't even give a damn.
Like, come on, screw the materialistic crap. That's replaceable. Why are you worried about that?
They said Timu McKinley set you up, bro. They got the job from her. Is that true? I don't be suspecting that at first.
I'm not gonna lie. Bro. Timu McKinley is crazy, first of all, but I wouldn't be surprised if she set him up. That's an easy line right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That was my. I took her phone. I checked it. I said, "Yo, I had to." I was like, "What the? I'm sorry." Like, I don't know. 300K is 300K. You never know.
Should have been 580.
What?
It should have been like a 480 with the Richard.
Bro, he was chasing her around. I was not letting it go. He had a gun to me, and I was like, "Nah, I'm taking this watch. I'll die for this." I should have got.
You did not say.
Alright, bro. What was I doing? I gotta calm down. The cops.
Alright, bro.
I think I'm crazy. They're not seeing my shit back.
Anyone with a $300,000 house would have it insured. I don't know what he was thinking with having $300,000 worth of jewelry not insured. And I was interested in seeing what that would cost. And that would apparently be anywhere from $300 to $600 a month to insure it, as the industry standard for jewelry like that would be between 1% and 2% of the assessed value of the jewelry. And the 1% to 2% is for the annual cost. But obviously, he continues to marinate in what happened.
Can this all be over now? Like, for real, what is happening?
Bro, you did ask, like...
You should have kept that money in the bank, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Cheesecake Factory set me up. I'm suing. He's allowing everyone. Hey, can I sue for this or no? Who can I sue for this?
Yeah, the only people you could sue here would probably be the robbers. That's about it.
I actually live here. I'm not a fake street looker.
Alright, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Hey, pal. Hey, pal. Hey, I love you. My daddy. My daddy
That's crazy.
owns this street, pal. Yeah, keep walking.
He said my dad owns this street. You lame ass nigga. Oh my god, bro. I hate lame ass niggas so much, bro. Jesus Christ, you bird chest bitch ass nigga.
Okay, dude. Jack has really made it an art for him to just come up with the least likable thing to say at all times.
Wait. What do you think happened, man? So I lost my neck aura. It's all gone. 300 grand down the drain. This is worse than McLaren crack.
Did that nigga call it neck aura? Oh my god, bro.
Well, I mean, here he didn't endanger other people's lives. He just lost a diamond necklace. But I guess he feels that way because the McLaren incident, that was in his hands, while here he had zero control, other than choosing to wear $300,000 worth of diamonds that day. But he finally gave us the full story without being interrupted here.
Well, yeah, tell us what happened. So when you went to the
I'm
ground...
like pinned up against the wall, and like I get pinned up against the wall like this, and I see my chains right there in this guy's hand, and I'm being pushed like this. Some other guy's going at my watch, and I'm like trying to fight him off, and then
So 4 dudes, they pushed you against the wall like instantly, and just one took your chain.
somehow like
one's holding you.
Like we're all here, like 5 of us right here, or 6 of us right here, me, Dave, Christy, and the 4 guys, and then next thing I know, Dave and 2 of the guys are there, and then one of the guys chasing me around the street trying to get my watch off.
You went fully across the street.
And then the other guy's like, nah, we got the chains. And then the other guy stopped chasing me. Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty's cooked, all right?
I mean, thankfully no one got...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If, what's it called? If that happened, I wouldn't chase them down, bro. That's just more chance to get caught. Like, if I robbed somebody, I'm not chasing you, bro. I'm running away if I don't succeed. Like, what?
got hurt, as this is, again, a nightmare situation for anyone. But he calls his dad finally, and his dad states the obvious.
Did you run all the way across the street?
I ran there, then I was like, if I go there, it's just me and him. So I was like, I have to come back.
And then what his boy said, oh, we got the chains.
Yeah,
right, he turned around and
yelled and they hopped in the car.
Yeah, so hopefully, that's a tough lesson. I mean, you can't advertise all your money or your jewelry. You gotta stop that. I would, I can say that, make it feel like it's causing all the
right, Dad. I'm live right now, Dad. Like, we're not doing this.
No, I don't know that.
At least his dad tried to share some common sense with him.
The whole time, bro. Like, and man.
And his dad isn't the only one. Even his friend was trying to tell him this before the robbery actually happened.
It didn't even break the seal, did it? Like, even close?
Nah, but the chains were like instant, like, because he just got it. It came off just right away. It almost took me to the ground with him, bro. He took it off. If you were in your hoodie, too, they would have never even seen them shits. Michael literally said, tuck your chains as we were getting in the Range Rover.
Well, right after it happened.
And then he tuck his chain, bro. He was trying to flex, man. He got that shit took, bro. It's crazy.
He reconfirmed the chains were not insured.
Robert's probably watching a stream right now. Yeah, what do you have to say to him? Well, you have them insured now. Yeah.
Then finally they got the bodyguard to share his perspective.
They pulled up, I heard the tires screeching, I was standing right here. I heard the tires screeching, I looked to my left and I see everybody hop out. And I tried to beat them to you. And I just remember tackling one guy, and the guy you were talking about, I had him with my left hand. And I seen the gun, and I had to hold up. I had to drop back.
Damn, bro.
And they also managed to somehow get a little peek of the security cam footage, but it's hard to really make anything out of it, as Jack's friend was filming off of the phone they were using to show the cops of the security footage.
What? What? This is...
Zoom in on my phone. You see him get out.
Like, yeah, you can see some of it.
That's some BS footage, bro.
You can see him hop out of the car and start running.
So, can't really see much here, but it definitely confirms it happened. If there's a lesson here, don't walk around with $300,000
Like, why would you even do that?
worth of diamonds around your neck, especially if it's not insured. But let's be real, there is no need to ever peacock like that. And I'm also now on TikTok as a Tozy with the 2 underscores because someone took my original name ages ago. Obviously, YouTube will always be my main platform. I'm just posting some edited versions of my YouTube videos.
Hey, nigga, that's the end of the video, man. Appreciate y'all for... Take 2. Hey, man, that's the video... Take 3. Hey, man, that's the end of the video, man. Appreciate y'all niggas for watching, bro. Like, subscribe, all that good shit, man. And am I missing anything? Twitch, yeah, mess with the Twitch, bro. Discord, you should mess with that too. What else? The YouTube, you should definitely subscribe to that. I ain't gonna lie. And then, yeah, man, that's it, bro. Subscribe, man. It helps the channel out. Give it a like, all of that, bro. Yeah.